Holy snot. Knock the crap out, me. Hulk couldn't handle it. I hate these bosses. They're just giant sponges, you know? They just absorb all this damage. You know, it's stupid. You know, my favorite boss of all time. Well, yeah, I guess he's my favorite boss of all time. Cause he's freaking, my favorite enemy of all time, I guess, before him was the Ocarina of Time, like the warrior. I think it was a skeleton warrior or whatever. Because he had similar moves to Link. And, like, it worked so well with his dodges, so I just felt like a badass when I was dodging him correctly. Oh, wow. This guy. But my favorite boss of all time is, I forgot his name, but Devil May Cry 4. It's like the brother of Nero's girlfriend, right? Like, he's like an angel, and you fight him as... Yeah, you fight him as Nero. I think you fight him as Nero and Dante. I think when you fight him as Dante, I think... I don't know. You fight him as Nero, and he's the skills, like your skill sets, just work so well against each other that like it felt like a true battle. Like he'd attack, and then I'd parry it, and then I'd attack and he'd parry it, and then I'd have to bounce off of his like block, and Jesus. Oh my gosh, this is one of the most annoying. I hate. You know, I hate the whatever mask worse. Like he's not as bad, in all honesty. This guy. Oh! Oop. There's so much green. I love it when like he attacks and you dodge him and then someone makes him flinch. How you like that? I'm assuming he didn't like that. Oh, yeah, he definitely didn't like that. Then I noticed that I got hit. I died once, and that was like game over. Playing this game by yourself is kind of like you get punished for it, you know? Oh wait, that was another health thing. Like, oh, if you play by yourself, you're gonna have to fucking lose. Versus if you play with other people, I immediately lose all my health again. Hulk has to be like the trashiest hero that we got in this game. He can't take damage worth a damn. Which is annoying. And Abomination is not even half health yet. Ah, see, look. Uninterruptible, but he's still gonna smack the shit out of me. Like, my ability to gain health from hitting people is not as effective as you would think it is. Especially when fighting a boss. Like, I only hitting one person and it's like I can only do so much damage. Like, there we go. Thanks, Kamal, for taking 3 years to do that. Boom. Just running into him. What was that? Did you see that? Okay, Hulk. Stop. Like, I love his side jump, but like, the only time I ever use it is during the wrong time or when I do not wish to employ it. I'm being careful now because I don't want to. I don't want to no, have that exactly that happen. Ooh. I died from inhaling the gas that made me. Okay. He ducked me. Clever. I wonder if that's even dodgeable in the first place. Oh, look, more health. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm Hulk. My name is. I'm being a coward right now. Ah. Keep trying to pick up that giant rock out of the ground so I can beat the snot out of you while you do it. Whoop.
I'm in some trouble here. The abomination clone.
Yay! I was too far away to grab it. Okay, I grabbed it. I hate how they make you stop moving and then there's like something right in front of you. It's like, I could grab that if only I can take one step. You know, this game is great. Does great things. Apparently I did something. Got an emote for Hulk. Who emotes? I wonder how much money they spent on creating those emotes. No one uses them.
Robots, and I won't bat an eye. But raw power is intimidating. Not for you, of course, which is good because all evidence suggests that there are a lot more clones like him out there.
Excuse me while I
I don't doubt
message.
you guys for a second.
Do. Alright, so I figured out some sort of interesting, like, you know, is it a glitch in the system or a way to utilize the system in order to maximize the effect of my NIS? So, alright, check this out. Every single time I get an item, I see if it's stronger than the one I have equipped and I equip it. For me, I only care about the numbers, you know, I don't care about the little perks, you know, I want the numbers. So look, I'm level 25, right? But I have 57 power. This is the first time I was able to get my power up so high without you know, having to level up. Like 57, that's like 30th level, you know? I'm seeing people who are in their 30s, like when I play online and match up with people. Like, I'm seeing people who are in their 30s, but they have less power than me. You know? So, like, I'm doing something right. In my opinion, I'm doing it right. Alright, Renege's full attacking builds up extra energy to overcharge it. I love that. Boosts energy intrinsic rage meter when performing perfect evade. Okay, don't perfect evade too often. Reduces cost of using rage by 20%. I love that, Lord. I love that. Further reduces the cost of rage, increases the amount of intrinsic energy boosted from attacking with damage. I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing. My strategy is with Hulk, because I leveled up different people with different strategies, but with Hulk I want to, every time he levels up, to throw points in it. Because that's how I like, yeah, I like that. And I'm gonna do the rage meter first. My thing with him is rage and like mastery, which I already unlocked all of the mastery. So it's like I'm gonna do the rage, and then after rage, maybe focus on his ultimate, and then double back and do that. Because I rarely use these two abilities. I use his ultimate rarely still, but like I use that more often than the other one, so I'm gonna get rage just so he can be an overall monster, and then go in there and do that stuff. Oh. Sorry, I noticed collections had some things to collect, which usually it doesn't. You know, you open up collections and there's nothing in there. Okay. Hopefully this gave me the key that I was looking for. I'm trying to get a DNA key out of this thing. So let's see if I can select another mission. I did one more thing. We have to fight a giant robot, which, you know, the giant robots aren't bad. Let me be the first to say, of all the people who don't care about this game, this game, I mean, the giant robots aren't annoying. I tell you one thing though, I will not play that mission on a high difficulty. Now, where is it? I probably skipped over it over here talking, monologuing to myself. But yeah, I won't play that game or play against those guys on a heightened level because it's just annoying. Do you see how like Abomination was? You slaughtered. That's annoying. It's not fun. You know? Like, I'll play any other mission on the highest difficulty and die a trillion times because I'm hunting for gear. But like, that's not fun for me. Like, going to get killed by a giant boss, and I have to start over, and I have to freaking attack its all health from the top all the way down again, just for him to one-shot you. It's just like, that's not fun. Stupid.
We have, Captain Rogers. We'd really appreciate it if the Avengers could help us take it down.
With pleasure, Doctor. Jarvis, were you able to do the thing I asked?
If by thing you mean subtly block all local network activity to ensure any project data destroyed on site is deleted permanently, then yes.
Hill here. In addition, we'll carpet bomb the area before you arrive. It probably won't damage the structures much, but it should help soften AIM's security response.
A fiery proclamation from the skies, Commander. I like your style.
I wonder if they didn't use the, you know, the actual actors' faces or likeness, despite having the rights to, is probably because, like, maybe they'd have to have paid the actors, and then, you know, get them to actually voice act as well. Probably costs too much money. Especially since the game was made by Square Enix. I'm pretty sure that, well, they have Square Enix somewhere in America.
I've sent my best people to back you
I don't
up.
know. I feel like, you know, a great way to make this, turn this game, like, flip it, is to, like, make that like a DLC or a pack or something like that. The actual Captain Rogers, you know, and then, like, have them actually voice act it. Because I'm sure that costs a lot of money. You know, these top-notch actors don't have time to be sitting here making noises for video games, you know. But it would be like they'd probably get a lot of money off of that, you know. Like, especially like, well, the game, not the actors. The actors are probably, they'd get a lot of money because they'd have to pay them, but you know, Like I'd hella pay for like the actual Captain Rogers or the actual, you know, like I'm playing as the real one. You know, it's dope. Like how Star Wars did. You know, Lucas Arts or Disney that bought Lucas Arts, I think, is how it goes. They have the actual people in the Battlefront 2, like their likeness and everything. You know, how can that game pull it up? Well, EA has a lot of fucking money. Is it EA? I have no idea about these companies or anything like that. I'm not smart. I just watch the news and forget all of it. But yeah, like how is it that they can do that and then like someone as successful as Square Enix, I believe Square Enix has some very good games, namely the Final Fantasies. Like, why wouldn't they be able to do the same thing with this? You know, I'm sure Star Wars has gotten not that much money in order to support this nonsense or that game, Battlefront 2. So like, this game is notoriously bad. So it's like, yeah, I can see how ain't nobody helping them out, helping these guys out. So yeah, look at my house turning all these different colors. Maybe I perfect dodge more often than I say I do. I wonder if the overcharge will keep me in hyper mode like forever. That is something interesting to think about. It does. As long as I'm attacking, the hypercharge will keep me, or the extension will keep me in hyper mode forever, or whatever. Alright, see, this is why I don't really like playing with other people, because other people like rushing through shit, and they annoy me. But at the same time, I like stopping everything, opening up the thing, and checking my item every time I get an item.
Your glass half full attitude's almost endearing.
I'll take a positive attitude any day of the week.
It's funny how they can't flinch when I'm beating. I am the Hulk. You know, like this game doesn't make sense sometimes. Like, oh, the Hulk, he's the strongest of the strongest of the, and then like, you know, he's beating up this robot, and it's like it can punch and flinch him, but he can't do the same back to the robot because it's trying to punch him. You know? Oh, some guys with guns were able to shoot the Hulk down to submission, and now Kamala Khan has to pick him up. You know, like stuff like that just don't make sense. 56. You hear that? I heard that. It's the good stuff. Yeah, like I said, I don't care about the perks. If it doesn't have, if it's the same number, if it's not the bigger color, then I don't care, you know? If it's a purple, I have a purple and I get a blue, and they're the same number, I don't, gee, this guy's running, isn't he? I don't care.
They may drop something useful if defeated.
This guy versus, okay, this guy. Yeah, I've done this mission so many times that like, it doesn't seem, it's not fun. And this was like the first time I played this in the beta, I was like, wow, this is like ain't crazy looking, like the world's on fire type stuff, and you know, it was cool. Now it's just like whatever. Who took away all my special? I hate it when, oh, there you go. I hate it when they do that. Take away my heroic stuff. Hulk is the only character that I have that is I don't focus on gathering heroic orbs. Like everyone else, takedown equals drop of heroic orbs, because I just like using or having my heroic. I don't even use them, but I like having them, you know. 53 or 63 50. Yo, I did a good one last time. I'm pretty up there, and nobody giving me nothing. Oh, he's just gonna shoot in that direction. Go right ahead. Don't lose hope. My favorite character is Captain Rogers, you know, Captain America, but it's so he's annoying sometimes. And like Thor is like oddly endearing in this game. Like it's kind of weird how like just genuine he is. Like, I guess in the movies they did make him joke more than he would actually do, but and be a little more arrogant than he'd actually be, I guess. But like
Look for a chest
sometimes
with a
Thor
gear
be saying
nearby.
some like nice shit. I'm like, that's like a little. It feels out of character because I'm used to the Hollywood version of him. You know, he's like, oh, we should celebrate this victory, or we should cherish each other. I'm like, what? What are you talking? What are we talking about here? That once have you mentioned that you were the son of Odin? Like, you know, it's weird.
They found you.
Different.
Or you found them. Be careful.
Battle is not for the careful, Doctor.
See, that was all right. Battle's not for the careful, Doctor. You know, that's fine. Jeez, I hate the ice people. Every time. These are the worst matchup in history. Oh, shielded ice people. They're gonna be able to freeze the snot out of you, and there's nothing you or anyone on your team can do about it. All the snot frozen out of my system. Just frozen. Especially these scepter folk. He's gonna get a little corner talk from me. Get a little Hulk pillow talk, you know? What the? Who did that? You see? Freaking ice people. Oh yeah, see, he liked that. He liked that. He liked that. I love like giving the flying punch every now and again. And there, I never finish a combo. So like all those combo finisher perks, I'm pretty sure like I'm not doing it right.
Bam. Nice.
I rarely finish the combo because sometimes I do. Ooh, he tripped me. Ah,
For the assist.
dang it! See, look, and he got away with it. I don't know what the screen is doing right now.
Aim target down.
The one thing about the Hulk that I don't like is that he's so big, you can't see what the enemy is doing sometimes. Oh, someone else grab him? Wow. Cap. I just caught that a little too late. You know why? Because the Hulk's big as shit. Look at that. That ground deserved that. Oh, this is the worst cowboy movie ever. Like, this was right next to it. Like, way off his head. Look. The worst cowboy movie ever. Oh. I guess there was people down there. Now, if it was just me, or did I get some stuff in the middle of that? I did not. It was just me. And Iron Man is just an annoying piece of crap. Like, he's not even... Like, are you a philanthropist? I don't even know what a philanthropist means, but you're not it, buddy.
Stay alert, Avengers. AIM still has a lot of security in the area.
Let them come.
So they think I'm working out, I'm playing video games. Guilt! Today's arm day and I'm working out my fingers. Get these fingers nice and worked out. I'm gonna look like the Hulk after this
You
game.
think these AIM operatives think they're on the right side of history?
Never underestimate the power of a big paycheck, Doctor.
Oh, I'm scared of ideology.
Folks are motivated by ideology, which is even more dangerous.
There is a chest with gear. close
See, like,
by.
I feel like the Hulk should just be able to keep running and just blast through people. You know, that should just be one of his abilities. Just I am Hulk, hear me roar, and then just keep running. These flying enemies are the worst. Especially when I'm not like a flying person myself. As Iron Man, these guys weren't that big a deal. They were just additional enemies, but as people who are on the ground all the time, it's freaking annoying. Alright. I discovered if you sit still, you'll be able to be in this mode forever. It's saying there's only 3, but I don't believe it. I don't know. It doesn't say there's only 3. That's me not being able to see things. I dislike freaking Hulk's ranged attack. It's,
enemies are close.
I guess it's the only one that requires like skill in order to utilize, but at the same time, it's annoying. It's just not, you know, fun for me. Especially like he automatically picks up a rock as you hold L2, and I only want to see, look, like just like that. I only wanted to throw a rock and then be done with it, and then he picks up another one.
This new enemy could prove difficult.
Jarvis doesn't like shutting up. I don't know what the slow motion was about, but that was pretty cool. What is that? Someone died? What did you do? Being silly over here.
Head for the area marked on your HUD.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is great. For no reason, I'm reminded of AVP, like the original AVP game. Like that stuff was fun. How are you guys dying? But anyway, yeah, the original AVP game, because probably because of Hulk climbing, I was like, I wish his climbing was like a little better, you know.
Be careful.
Yeah, like the climbing, like the AVP, you play as the aliens, you get to crawl over the walls. It's confusing to play as, and it's confusing to fight when they're like jumping all over the walls and stuff like that, right? But like once you master being an alien, like you know exactly what you're doing. You just hop around, and then it's fun to see them being all confused, like what? Where is he now? And then you jump after him, kill. That stuff was fun, you know. Games that are hard to master are often the most fun. Like it's easy to play, it's fun to play, but it's hard. Like For Honor, I'm not good at the game, but I'm sure if I were to get good at the game, it would be fun. But that's more of a competitive, like super competitive, hyper competitive game, like a fighting game, and I suck at fighting games, and you know, it's whatever. I don't really gravitate toward those games myself. I'm walking slowly because I'm also texting at the same time. But yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second, team. You know. All right. All right. Okay. Let's get back into the game. Oh, look, we're fighting a Superman, or Super Saiyan.
Okay, they look interesting. Watch out for new tricks.
Tricks are all they have,
Fire guy.
measured against an Avenger.
While you defeat
Whoop,
aliens,
whoop, whoop, broke the game.
hack into their systems and destroy their data.
Ow. That hurts. These stupid invincible things. Oh, of course I'm dead. He did the X-Man Ray. The fire ones are like the most annoying, I'd have to say. Because they're like invulnerable when the fire's up, and he particularly has like a shield. So it's like, yeah. Jeez, guy. I have to run. Because he's gonna murder me. Jesus. Oh, good job, Iron Man. Haha, I got you now. If Iron Man are here, like playing online, everyone's just swarming this thing, beating the snot out of it, and there's nothing it can do. It just eventually dies. Kind of like now, except like a little more intense. Like when I'm playing with my bro, for example, like we just destroy this thing. It's just me and him alone, and plus the computers, just swarming this thing, beating the snot out of it. He just maxed out Hulk, so he's going to be playing as Thor now, which is going to be interesting. Oh, I guess we're supposed to... Alright, whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. Congratulations, Iron Man. Oop, didn't mean to jump a second time. Oh well. Of course it's able to reach down. That's like being able to scratch your neck with your, like, cheek or something, like, this stupid thing. Alright, you hear that sound, I hear it too. So I'm getting the massages.
I'm making preparations to pull my people back. Feels like we've done what we set out to do. Thank you, Avengers.
So I'm live on YouTube right now, right? Obviously, since you can see me. But someone asked me, it's like, hey, what's your thingy? So I can watch it, and I can't. I don't know. I don't remember it. I can watch it, and I can't. Okay. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, that's me. Yep. This is great. Voilà, panonod. That's
Wait. My monitoring team detected a huge
small.
burst.
So, they couldn't send the research anywhere. Jarvis made sure of that.
The data
They
was
couldn't send the
transmitted to a
research
local server
anywhere.
that came online once we attacked the arc reactor.
Now,
It appears
what?
to be able
No
to
more
go
than
Miles
40 minutes
planned
ago,
We need to take it
an hour ago, I just did this exact mission. So these exact sound bites are playing in the exact area, same area again. I mean, one thing I did notice, however, was that there's something up here. Now, these resources that we're collecting, like, is this even important? I don't know. I don't even utilize. I don't even know if I utilize them. The only thing I ever do that has anything to do with the resources is dismantle them. But no, don't want to go into that yet. I need to go around it to get to the chest. But yeah, I fought the flying giant robot, which, as the Hulk, is understandably annoying. Not as annoying as I thought. You know, look, the super secret spot that had all those crazy material. I just found it right here. It's out in the open. Was it even important? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't as annoying as I thought it was, but at the same time, it wasn't fun. Definitely. 60. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how we win. This is the game. This is what we do in this game. In this game, we just collect. For the Hulk, we just collect extra bones to replace your existing bones with, and we get stronger because of it. So, level 27, 60 power. I'm trying to maintain a more than double, at least double or more than double my level So by the time I reach 50, I'll be at 100 and I'll be good. Massages. I got a lot of massages. Oh, there he is. There he is, looking all, I don't even know what to call him. Looking robotic. Hurry up and release your vents so I can kill you. It's annoying turrets, and I can't seem to hit any of them. There we go. Release the vents. Alright. See, this is fun. You know, it's easy, it's calm. There's not a lot going on. There we go. I'm just punching the snot out of it, and I don't even have to finish the combo, really. These little rocks don't, unless you hit exactly the hit them right on the spot. You know, you're not going anywhere. Stop! Everybody say stop! Alright, cool. He stomped. He's satisfied with his performance.
It's repairing. Target the eye. Coming back online.
It's repairing. You know, I wonder if today's science and technology would be able to actually approach this, you know, level of technological, you know, masterpiece. You know, just because, like, no one, I don't think any big business ever thought, I want a giant spider-legged robot. Like, that's not what people are thinking when they think, you know, that's what I want, a spider tank in real life. I want a real-life spider tank. You know? I just like the idea of a giant spider mech. Ever since I was a kid, I just like the games. Like, there's so many mech games when I was little, and I don't remember the names of a single one. But the mech games, right? Whenever they had a spider mech in there, Lost Planet would probably be the only one that I can remember right now. I love Lost Planet. It's a great game. But see, now this is where it's gonna get really bad, because like this. But anyway, like this freaking.
Looks like it's about to stomp.
I like that, you know, like the spider mech was like my shit. It was dope. Oh no. Everybody's dying. I don't know how Iron Man could have died from a stomp. He just had to fly. You see this? At least Captain America is visibly making like some sort of effort toward destroying these stupid things.
It's down for the moment. Go for its eye.
It's down for the moment. Go for its oi. I wonder if they're gonna make Vision in this game. The game's probably gonna get canceled before they can do that, but you know, there's hope.
I think it's coming online again.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna hide behind this thing while I like message people and stuff. See how well the computers do without me. Telling the sister I'm live on YouTube. See, what? I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Tell me, like, in the comments. You know, like, comment, subscribe. You know, and let me know what happened to my health. Yeah, I thought I was safe. Oh, was it a missile? It probably was a missile. Alright. Yeah, me too. You know, you're not special, Cap America. I'm fighting through some pain too. We all have things going on in our lives, you know. Cap. You know, I'm perpetually angry. I imagine being the Hulk is like flexing your muscles all day, like the whole time. You like you can't relax them. You can't even relax, like they're just flexed against your will. You know? And you have a headache. Like that's what it's like to be the Hulk. I would like being the Hulk either if I was just constantly flexed. Like, oh, if you've been flexing more than 4 hours, give us a call, you know? Go to the hospital. And then, like, having a constant headache. Let me get some health before I die. There we are. Oh, look at them. They're actually doing stuff. I'm so proud of them. Alright, time to handle the annoying bit. I'm gonna go up here first. Take care of these towers. No one can stop the Hulk. Did you know that? Did you know no one can stop the Hulk? Woo! Oh, I almost made it up there. That would have been cool. I think my clap took out the people. Yeah. Oh, looks like this game's over, boy. Wow. Way to make it seem like uncool. Jeez. I was hoping that would have finished it, and that would have been awesome. See that blue line? There's an item that I didn't get, and I'm mad now.
In the meantime, I'm pulling my people back. I suggest you do the same, Doctor.
Will do.
I never doubted that together we could defeat AIM here today.
See, you see that? So that's endearing. Thor doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a Thor thing to say. I am together as a team. We are together. You're like, all right, Thor. You know, this is a little weird for him, but yeah. Let's just pretend you didn't hear that. I sent a big old emoji. I'm gonna send another one too. Alright. We heard that one, okay.
All the more reason to savor our successes, Captain.
But yeah. Everyone was downed at least once in every area except the first, which is fine. Like, I don't really care about all that. Oh, look, see, like we're dealing with a green, we got a blue. Same, like, you know, that's what we're caring about here. 58, 67. Look, see, sometimes we just do giant leaps in technology, and you know, I like that. So now that I completed all of that, those are the only two DNA keys that I was looking for. You know, I love and hate vaults, because that's what they're used for. If you're not tracking, yeah, I both love and hate the vaults, because the vaults are like, it's a big wide open area, and it's like that's cool, but you spend a lot of time running and running and running, and then you have to open up the little thing. You press up and you open up the little thing, and it's like, okay, now it disappeared. I have to sit still in order to sort of stay up longer, and okay, how far away is this one, you know? And you just track it down all the little things, and it's tedious. And then you actually get into the vault part, and then that's a whole nother piece of annoying, which isn't all that cool, you know. Honestly, I don't really like that one, because you have to stay in that little area. Like, you won't win unless you stay in the area. Yeah, skip that one. But like, yeah, like if you can stay outside the area and just beat the snot out of a bunch of people, that would be fun. Like, I would like that, you know. But it's I guess played out. And I only played it like once, and then the second time I played the vault mission, I was like, this is like this is played out. I'm not gonna wait on more people, because I don't really like it. I don't really like more people.
Ever since Monica co-founded AIM,
But
Dr. Banner has feared the amount of gamma radiation research she amassed.
yep, now we're stuck in the loading screen. I'm taking advantage of this time to message folk. Just have my miniature social life here. So how you guys doing? How you day? You know, let me know in the comments. You know, how you feeling? All right. You guys feeling good? Or are you guys feeling like the Hulk standing in a Quinjet? It's just it seems very uncomfortable. I can understand why he's angry. Maybe someone just needs to give him a bath and comb his hair. Maybe he would stop being the Hulk, you know. You know, it's funny because like he could have easily been Bruce Banner in that scene, you know.
Hey, big guy. If Monica's there, just do the job, okay? Listen to Jarvis and Kamal if they tell you to rein it in. And thank you. You're stopping what I can.
The gamma readings are coming from an underground facility not far from your current location.
So this is like one of my favorite missions. So I always do it.
There will be significant resistance.
I don't know why it's my favorite. Probably because it was like one of the most interesting ones in the beta to play, and that's just what I got used to. So luckily for me, because I play it so much, if I can get to the top of the thing, I know where a majority of the I know where all the actual things are. Wow. Wow. The chest, I mean. Usually there's a little brown chest up here. It's kind of disappointing that there's not a little brown chest. But, oof, there we go. This one's always easy to get into. The next one I'm gonna go to is always easy to get into. You know, and since I'm hunting after gear and not necessarily, you know, to play the game, you know, I'm not trying to play the game right now. I'm just coincidentally playing the game, which I shouldn't. You know, I should be doing something a little more productive, or a little more, you know. Now I'm reading this book, right? The book's called Deep Think. Deep Work is what it's called. I don't know who it's by. I got it through some weird, very vicarious means audiobook. And I got it, like, I didn't steal it or anything, nothing like, you know, bad. It's just like, I usually get audiobooks through Audible, and this one I just went through a different site to get it, so it's kind of weird. It's not really as fleshed out. Jeez, I'm gonna sit here and get myself killed. As Audible, so it's just a weird way to go about it, but better than using, like, you know, any of my Audible points, you know. So like, that was cool. But yeah, that book, the reason why I brought it up is they're talking about using making good use of your time, and it's like, okay, he was giving Facebook like trash, you know, just talking spit, right? And it was like, oh, Facebook and stuff. It's like, is it really that good, that much a use of your time, right? And he was going into how, like, yeah, the things that you do on Facebook is good, but in the overall grand scheme of things of your life, like, how worth is it, or how much worth is it to catch up with an old friend from high school, you know? It's like, yeah, that's cool, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like, how much does that really, if that didn't happen at all, would you have changed? Like, you know, it's not like a grand life-changing thing, like, oh, we're a high school buddy, oh my gosh, we're gonna catch up, and, you know, that doesn't usually happen, you know? Like, I meet high school buddies all the time, or run into. It's like, I had made this, we're not friends on Facebook, you know. I try to limit who I make friends on Facebook nowadays, but yeah, like, I met somebody who knew one of my childhood friends, and I was like, oh, how do you know him? And he's like, oh yeah, we're friends because of this and that. I looked you up, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And apparently the person remembers me, so it's like, or thinks she does. So I'm like, oh, maybe we did know each other in childhood, like. But it's not like, oh my gosh, we need to, like, meet up and, like, start talking about, you know, like, so it doesn't matter. It's like, I don't know anything about her, and she don't know anything about me. It's perfect. You know, we might have hung out together at our mutual friend's house when we were kids for a pool party or something. Like, you know, that's it. You know, there's nothing to freak out about. Jeez. I do not like these shield guys. And I don't like how the Hulk can't just pummel the shield, light attacks, or anything like that until it breaks. You know? Hulk is the strongest, like, you know, Avenger. Like, okay, well, I don't know. That is a debatable question. All right, in the comments, okay? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna be annoying like this. In the comments, you know, put who you think the strongest Avenger is. And, you know, everybody knows it's between Hulk and Thor, right? In my personal opinion, I think Thor would have to win. Because Thor is cognitively present. You know? He's not just a rage monster that goes around and attacks things. No, he does, you know, Thor or Hulk can't think. Really. Not really. Like, he's a giant retard. So, like, I think Thor has him beat just because of that. I don't know, maybe with Mjolnir he would have, like, an edge combatively. But, like, it's weird. I would say that Thor is stronger, just based off of like combat tactics. Really, like Hulk is gonna run after you and pummel and attack. You know, it's not really an edge per se. Whereas Thor can pummel and attack, but he can also, you know, think about ways to attack you and actually strategize combat techniques to take an advantage, which, you know, I think that's noteworthy enough to give him the you know, the crown. But there we go. There we see. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just in this room talking to myself.
Semi-permanent transformation.
But yeah, it's fine. Give me a second. And sending this message real quick. I'm just sending this message. All right, give me a second. Give me a second, all right? I just need 1 second. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the second. All right. So anyway, yeah. Whenever I do happen to get my hands on a PS5, scalpers, man, I truly dislike the scalpers, and I feel no pain or regret or sadness that, you know, people be bugging the crap out of scalpers and beating the soup out of them. You know, that's what they deserve. But, you know, whenever I do get my hands on a PS5 and I'm through the correct means, like, do not support these scalpers scalping the snot out of the PlayStation, but I'm gonna get Avengers on the PS5. I don't think there's gonna be a big of a difference, but it's just a game that I happen to be playing when it came out, and I guess that's one of the advantages of being a semi-relevant game. When the console's going to the next generation and you can port it over to the next generation, people are gonna play it because it's like it's one of the things to play on the new system, you know. So that's definitely something. This game is definitely something I'm going to like keep playing once I get the PS5. And it's not even like I must be just like a video game addict, because like this game, honestly, in all truthishness, isn't the funnest thing ever. Like, you know, it's not that fun at all. But hopefully when they release like new updates for the game, you know, and they're finally getting the Hawkeye girl. I call her Hawk Girl, but she's not DC's Hawk Girl, you know. But anyway, when we get Hawk Girl or Lola Bunny, whatever her name is, like, I think hopefully it can like grow up. Which freaking Hawk Girl, Miss Hawkeye, comes out on her birthday. So that's That's kind of cool, and it's also kind of trash. I was joking. It was like tainted the day of my birth. This crappy game, you know. And I say it's a crappy game all the time because, you know, and a lot of people agree with me in that regard. But here I am playing it. So like, what does that make me? Yeah, that's something to think about. Of course, cap is down. No one wears their cap up. I'm joking. Some people do. These things are like, when I first started playing this game, these things were like a challenge to me, and I was scared of them, and they were like, oh, it's a big old boss. Look at that. I was shot in the back. That's how I died. But like, they're just giant flamethrowers that walk around. Like, they're not even that scary. Oh. I thought Iron Man was like something to fight. See, I think that would be cool if like Xenoverse 2 has an amazing mechanic, which like one of your team members can get like infected or whatever and turn into a bad guy, and then like while everyone else is trying to fight you, you know, to keep you from killing them, like that person's in his own mind like fighting the evil inside of him. You know, I think that was a really cool concept, and I kind of wish, like, I don't know, I forgot her name was, like the Red Witch, Scarlet, whatever. Like, you know how in the Age of Ultron, she like starts playing mind games on people, making them do stuff. I think that would be a really cool thing for this game to explore, to where like somehow they can play mind games and then like have the heroes turn against each other, because like Hulk or Iron Man's like Hulk Buster, you know, Ultimate, you know, the only reason that showed up is because of that movie, you know, and like that's like, it was like, oh, the only reason he used it was to fight against Hulk, right? Like, well, he's never gonna fight Hulk in this game, but what if they did that, like had mind games where Hulk or one of your team members gets turned into a bad guy and you can actually like fight, you know? I think that'd be pretty cool.
It is possible he was enhanced here.
For some reason, that took me like 3,000 words in order to get out, you know? Not comforting, but you know. Just me and my 3 PC buds. These are all the characters that I got to level 50. Captain America, Iron Man, and Miss Marvel, or Kamala Khan. Which, did you know she's 16 in this game? Oh man. Ever since like we made a joke about the Hulk saying Hulk smash all the time. And I'll leave it to your imagination to figure out what that joke was. But every time he says it now, it's pretty funny to me. Hulk smash. Oh man. Apparently, like when you defeat someone in this game, Hulk says, "Get up, so Hulk can smash again." I'm like, this is hilarious. I don't think they know exactly what they did, but it's pretty funny that they did it. Okay. I ran out of time to do it, because I usually do it at the end, so I can find myself to the beginning. Yeah, there you go. I'll leave it to my teammate to actually, you know, fight. It's just kind of a... And you see this, like... I was ignoring people, and I was running through this thing, and I was trying to get to these little thingies, right? Look at my health. They obliterated me. The Hulk. They obliterated the Hulk by, you know, growing out and slapping my shoulders as I was running by them, you know? This game needs to do a better job. Like, either you don't let the Hulk be a playable character, you know, and have him be like an assist character or something that comes out and just beats the soup out of people and is undestroyable, or they need to do a better job explaining why the Hulk is getting his butt beat so much, you know, and why one of his titties are broken. Look, he's using this tiny titty, which, you know, I don't really like that. It's non-aesthetic. I don't like non-symmetrical stuff. especially when it comes to body composition. But you know, it's weird.
Research data is housed on several
I don't like it.
servers to prevent loss during power
Oh,
failures.
it's just a really strong
You have to
opponent.
destroy them all
It's
to
a really
prevent
strong
experiments.
guy in a lab suit, and he does a freaking hit you with his rifle. But you know, he's level 300, so like he's gonna one-shot you, and he one-shots the Hulk with the end of his freaking gun. He didn't even shoot him. Even if he did shoot him, like he one-shots the Hulk. Like that's just a little weird. Like the Hulk shouldn't have a problem with normal people, and that's kind of the issue here, in my opinion, in my eyes, with this like RPG style of it, where you level up when playing as a character that has the renown in the comics and in the movies as the Hulk. You know, he's supposed to be like, and the same thing with Thor. Like, since when has Thor fought a whole bunch of like not important people and got to the point to where he was losing? You know, do you see that? And the gas stuff that's killing me is the same stuff that made the Hulk, and having more of it is supposed to make him stronger. Like, he should be absorbing this stuff, you know, or at the very least not getting hurt by it at all, like the gamma radiation, you know. And maybe he should have an ability like his new ultimate is when he just does a gamma radiation explosion and goes, take it all, and then he explodes. You know, that'd be cool. I forgot. I died on this this level a lot earlier, like, you know, when I first started playing this game. So I forgot that you had to go back all the way back to this room just because you died in the room next, like the next room, just so they could do this stupid cutscene. There's a lot of them in there. I'm going there and thunder crap at them.
What's going on? I'm getting alerts across the board.
I'll handle it, Doc.
Woo!
It appears Dr. Rappaccini is aware.
I'm assuming they like that. I like that. And stop the game. You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing here? Winning. Look, I can get a legendary 64 or I can get a 65 and still. Oh, just like this. Legendary 64 and a 66. Boom, swap. Perfect. 67, 61. Okay. I think this. Oops, my bad. I think this level is gonna be my last one for the night, or at least for the streaming bit of it. No, I don't stream I don't stream every time I play. Simply out of me forgetting all the time. It's not like there's I don't have anything against it, but sometimes I'm playing with other people and I don't want them to think that, geez, I'm about to die. I don't want them to like have their voices in there without their consent. Ah, come on, that's not right. Like, these guys that shoot a bunch of air at you and knock you over are the most annoying enemies in like the game. Almost. They're one of the most annoying enemies. Let's say it. Let's put it that way. And it's not. They're not fun.
I'm in some trouble here.
Everybody's in trouble. We're all in trouble. AIM's mad at us. So, spoiler alert, I beat the game, right? So, like, I just had the inclination to talk about something that happened at the end of the game, which, you know, I don't know anything about the comics. I don't read the comics. I don't know anything about them, you know. So, like, if anything is comically correct or incorrect, it is beyond me. So, like, this lady, I forgot what her name was, but her name was at the bottom of the thing, like freaking Hulk's or Bruce Banner's like science crush or something or whatever, like whatever they were to each other. Like, I don't understand it. I don't know who she is. I feel like she would have been introduced in the Marvel shows, and she that's an important piece of Bruce Banner, who he was, and maybe she was. Maybe wait. Let me think about it. that girl in the Age of Ultron. I think her name is Anderson or something like that. I think that's who it was. Like, I think she was the character in this game who now is the main bad girl or whatever in the next quote-unquote season. Which, I don't know. This game, it has ambitions, and I appreciate the ambition of the game, and I support when, like, you know, developers have set ambitions. Like No Man's Sky, for example. Like, it's a good game now, but it was generally known as the biggest heap of trash ever, you know. But the ambition was there, and they kept working on it, and that's inspiring. You know, if ever I was an amazing hotshot developer, I would love to, like, even if it was for free, I would love to go in there and work with work on Hello Games, you know, because I have my own ambitions for the game, which, you know, which I would feel is irrelevant to their main goal. You know, it would just make the game better, and I want to make the game better. You know, I feel like it's turned into it should be, or I would like it to be, an international pet project within the gaming community. That's where, like, how can we make this game better? And then, like, just modders, developers, coders, or whatnot, just come together and, like, work on making the game good. You know, that would be fun. Because I would love to, like, just work on the AI in the game, like work on the fauna. Like, the fauna is, like, one of the things I think is, like, if that was really, really, really good, the entire game would change. The entire game would change in a good way, you know. And, like, and then after that, work on the AI, more interactions with the NPCs in the game, more meaningful interactions. But yeah, like, I feel like having ambitions the way No Man's Sky did, and they succeeded in a large part in, like, making those ambitions come true, is good. It's beneficial. But, you know, I'm pretty sure the publishers are just, like, guiding the developers' hands, and they don't really have a choice in what happens to the game, despite whether they want it to happen that way or not. It's just, oh, money, money, money. So, which is unfortunate. You know, the gaming industry is so big now that money is the driving force behind all of the things that happen in the game. And I hope that one day I can stop being lazy and become a developer myself, so I can, you know, like, make indie titles. Because indie games are where it's at, man. Like, indie developers, they just follow what they want the game to be. And that's cool. But, yeah, like, I want to be a developer for that reason. And yeah, I mean, I like the advanced looking games like this, like graphically, you know, intense or graphically advanced. Wow, whoever did what killed the snot out. There's no more snot left in me upon that attack. All the snot left. And Hulk is green. He has a lot of snot. All of it gone. But anyway, I don't even forgot what I was saying because I got killed so bad. He's over here yelling like he did something. Like, that's probably what he looks like when the doctor has to do, like, insert some sort of rectum pill or something like that. He's like, oh! Oh! They should make Hulk more accurate and give him a bubble gut, you know, because, no, I was kidding. I'm joking. Because that's gross. I hate bubble. I just watched a YouTube video about bubble guts and stuff like that. Because that's just one of my nightmares, you know. That I just wake up one day and my abs are still there, but I have a giant stomach underneath it. I'm like, oh, no. You know, it's one of my fears. And I'm not even that big. So I don't know why I'm thinking that in the first place. Oh my goodness, these guys are all over the place, man. His name is Hulk. That's right. He's throwing you across the dang room. Okay. I'm hoping that I just level up and I don't have to worry about... Jeez. No! I was so close to the health. Ah, mate. Mate, thank you, Kamala Khan, for picking me up, the Hulk. Picking up the Hulk. Oh, what? Wow, that's another life down. And then this guy was able to get up. Wow. See, Hulk's one of my least favorite characters to play as, because for some reason he just has no defensive capabilities. And he just like gets the snot. If I was playing as Kamala Khan or Captain America, you know, the guy who technically doesn't really have superpowers, he's just a science project. Well, I guess Hulk is the same way, but you know, like he's doesn't have. I'm playing as Iron Man, a man in a suit. He could take more damage than Hulk could, you know, and he could generally get out the way. Like Hulk plays like he's like some unstoppable machine, but he's just like everybody else. He gets just as much of his butt beaten, you know, and in fact, I'd argue that he get his butt beaten a little more. Look at that. Look at that. Nonsense. It's disgusting. Alright. So yeah, I'm losing like a mother of all things. Oh man, it's on Tagalog. So I'm on my phone looking at my own live chat, right? And I'm trying to like respond to respond to people, but like all the options, I changed my phone to Tagalog a long time ago, you know, because I'm trying to learn the language. But I can't read any of I can't read any of the options now. Okay. I am 100% used to losing in this thing, so it's like, it's fine, no big deal. That's part of the game, you know. Like, it's like working out. Working out is to work out until you can't pick up the weight anymore, and then in essence, that's losing. You know, like you're not able to pick up the thing that you set out to pick up. You lost. But like in my opinion, that's just part of, like, if you're winning all the time, you're doing something wrong. You know, you're playing the game too easy, or like you're cheating or something. Like, losing should happen all the time. As long as it's not like, you know, losing equals death. No. Oh my goodness. I was going for the grab. I was going for the takedown to give me some health. But I should focus on these little guys that cause a bunch of damage. And they just sit there in the background and hit you. Because people like to focus, in this particular level, people like to focus on the biggest target, which is cool and all. And that's somewhat, I gravitate toward that as well. But like, it's not the most optimal way to go about it. Jesus. Usually someone's there to keep them busy while I handle the small guys that are the real enemy in this level. Because look at them. They're pathetic. You know, they do a lot of damage for being the small guy in the background. You see those little circles that keep showing up, and like the insta damage, poison, gamma radiation? That's these guys. They're a threat. And then the freaking scepter guys, which are just generally annoying no matter what. Yeah. Boom. Have someone else pick you up, buddy. You're not my problem. You're not my problem, but guy. Alright. Yeah.
Has been neutralized.
Take care of the rest of these threats. That was great. That was an amazing execution of the techniques there. Whoop! Miss Marvel is defeated. Whoop! I'm like being sandwiched over here. I'm doing my best not to get the snot beat out of me. And I think I won. Boom!
Beta team, I thought I made myself clear. Sore loser much?
Oh my goodness. Alright. The only person left, see, now is the big guy that was supposed to be the big deal, you know, the big cheese. He ain't nothing when he's by himself. Look at that. Look at him. He don't even know what to do with himself. He's just floating everywhere, getting beat up. Oof. But you know, still got to be careful, I guess, is the rule. Woo! That was beautiful. That was a beautiful last hit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, team?
Yeah, no, I don't think we will. The Avengers are gonna take you down, Monica.
Oh my goodness. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. All right. You know what it's a matter of? Time. It's not a matter of when. Wait, it is, because that's also time. But yeah.
Hey, big guy.
Yeah, I don't care what you're saying.
I know you're not a fan of
62, 63.
but in order to bring the world back in balance, we need you out in the field.
I don't understand how Hulk isn't a fan of Code Green. Code Green means Hulk gets to smash.
But
Hulk's like smashing, alright?
I've directed Jarvis to keep an eye out for any more signs of gamma
Chances
emission.
chance of
She brings
defeating
that
an
lab
enemy.
online. You'll be there to smash it.
He likes smashing. Hulk's like smashing. Code Green means smash, you know, like if I were the Hulk and I'm trapped inside of Bruce Banner. Oh, time for Code Green, you get to come out and smash. It's like I don't like this. Like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, guys. Alright, so this is it. This is the end. I'm not gonna waste you guys' time, you know, messing around. You know, you guys are busy, you guys got stuff to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's, yeah, I'm just making these exclamation marks go away and all this like bleeping stuff because it's annoying. It's annoying to me. But after I finish this, I'm done. I need to actually go turn into the Hulk myself. You know what I'm saying? You get these muscles flowing. You know, you get the blood flowing. I mean, increase all damage rage overcharge. Cool. I like that. I like that. Further increases the rage. You know, boosts it. Whatever. I'm not even reading it at this point. Increases willpower recovery rage. It's active by 100%. Wow. Get 2 times as much health. That's pretty cool. Yeah, perfect dodge to get it. Cool. Let's see. Specialty. I might as well master the clap. Thunderclap will destroy incoming projectiles. And increases the damage, which is what I care about. And one last specialization. Thunderclap, shockwave into a narrow area. Increases both the damage and stun by 25. Okay. Destroys enemies before launching or causes a brief vacuum that draws enemies nearby. And then the attack, it looks like explodes into gamma. I'm far away. Did I have a tiny TV? I'm far away from it. Can't really read it that way. Regenerates 25% of willpower every second. Oh, no, 2%. I'm sorry. Okay. So, like, gamma stuff, but it heals me. Cool. the distance of the shockwave is increased by 30%. I really like the ground zero thing. Like, he just farted. Ah! And it's like, you screen everywhere. It's like, jeez. You know, never, don't give the whole kidney beans. But it would be funny if, like, the Hulk was lactose intolerant. You know, and he's like, oh no, the Hulk drank a bunch of milk. And he's just, like, killing everybody through flatulence alone. But, yep. Oh wow, I already did all the assignments except for defeat enemy combatants using assault heroic abilities. So the R1 one. Okay, sounds good. You know, I'm gonna do all this stuff later because you know, this game in the grand scheme of things is not really important to me at all. But you know, it's fun. You know, it's fun to just sit here and press buttons with your fingers. And if you're watching this, if you're a gamer like I am, you probably agree. You know, so you know, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of you guys' hair. You know, hopefully Hulk can figure out what this tit problem is. You know, it's kind of weird. And I'll see you guys on the flip side whenever I decide to hop back in the streaming world, I guess. Okay, bye. I don't know. I'm not good at saying bye. Okay, I'm gonna stop it though now. Like right now though. Like, comment, subscribe.